first and goal from the 3. Now it's Henry. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line.
More tight ends out there. They'll give Henry another shot. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
Brought down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. He stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Derrick Henry. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Graham Gano to kick off for Carolina.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now it's Ellington to return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 15 carries, 78 yards. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
First down.
On first down, Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And Gurley, he fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Gano now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Graham Gano to kick off for Carolina.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Atlanta.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll go down at the 28.
Calvin Ridley. A gain of 5.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Smith trying to run for him. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
His pass caught at the 4. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
14. Falcons 3.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Green to bring it back. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
DJ Moore, the Carolina offense, about to take over once again. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time, and that's not easily done because you know all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Looking downfield for Kelsey. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Carolina. Travis Kelsey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball. On the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown. Not having balls go through goalposts.
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
He was tackled at the 20.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
A gain of 7 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. He finds Smith out of the backfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Again, Ryan. And that's caught by Smith. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing again, Ryan. And it's complete, right back in the hands of Smith. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Ryan will throw again. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Stephen Gostkowski for the extra.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. It's up and good, and the lead is up, and it's 21-10.
As the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking for Kelsey on the deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Travis Travis Kelce. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum, and not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Matt Ryan and the Falcons getting ready to go again here on offense.
But there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So we reach halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Second half begins with a run by Henry. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Go. Check. Crouch. Check.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
The 41-yard line.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Equanimous St. Brown, but it's going to be 2nd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown.
To Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Stephen Gostkowski.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Green to bring it back. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, it's Henry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
54, Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets us now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Recovered by the Panthers.
And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it again with Henry. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Derrick Henry His second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Gano to kick off for Carolina.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Ito Smith, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13, it's a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Throwing again, Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Ito Smith. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
17.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And that's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It's caught, Smith. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side, and he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sideline.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that fourth down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the fourth quarter. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
To Hayden Hurst.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after. Right on its ear.
A very quick pass to Ridley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of